All right, and we are live. Um, Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. I missed a week for the I missed last week because I was at Nini. Can't play with you right now. Okay, go go play with your toys or something. Um, I missed last week. I was at like an event or something, and I just wasn't able to stream. But now I am back. Hopefully, some people show up. Uh, I'm gonna get right into the building Legos portion. And once some people show up, I'll be answering questions and stuff. So, yeah, that's that. We're gonna have and that kind of you guys can see some of the build area here now, which is good. Uh, yeah. So I'm gonna pull up my phone really quick, watch the stream on here, so that just in case some people show up and it doesn't tell me, then I can see on here. It's like we have some viewers. Uh, you guys can feel free to ask me any questions or stuff. I'm gonna pull up the chat here on my phone. Don't know why it's not showing it to me. Um, well, it's not gonna show me chat on this side, so I hope my computer will tell me when people type in. But welcome to those of you who are here. I'm gonna be building Legos, so that's what we've got. This is kind of the best view that I can give you guys of the work area. It's not gonna be too long of a stream though, because I can only go till around 9 o'clock. So try and make do with that amount of time. Pretty sure that when I pull up my thing here, it doesn't show on the thing, so I just gotta look at some reference pictures before I really get too far into this. Um, we are building Cafe Orleans in New Orleans Square. That is what we are building right now. Um, Trying to find a good picture of it so that I can see for myself. So there's some interesting stuff that I've got planned to try and build here. Um, it's too bad that I couldn't get this going a couple hours earlier today, but it's been a busy day, so that is what it is. Um, this looks like okay. Okay, I can kind of see what's going on here now. Um, I'm not sure what that is because I've been in this never been in this restaurant before. So I gotta go off of like internet pictures only. Unfortunately, my dog is also kind of whining in the background because she wants me to give her attention instead of doing the stream. Let's see here. Can we open up the chat? Pretty sure. See, I just don't know why I can't see the chat. I'm assuming that you guys can see that because I just typed in the chat. I don't know. Kind of weird. Okay. Well, there should be. I don't know. That is what it is. Uh, okay. I'm thinking that this is maybe too far back. I don't know. We gotta figure out. I don't know if you guys can see, but we've got this part here from another day that I was working on this, and then this whole part out here I was working on yesterday, um, off camera, and it's a very, very complicated building I'm trying to pull off here. So it's a really hard shape and it's hard to figure it out, especially since I've never really been in this restaurant or anything. I'm assuming that it's gotta have a restroom in it, but I have no idea where that restroom would be. So maybe if I figure something out, like sometimes you gotta just wing it, you know? What am I doing here? I think on that wall, I was gonna, okay, I'll focus on this first. We've got kind of this brown, I don't know if you guys can see it, this brown like flats here, and then it kind of goes back. Oh, starting to think that, here we go. That good. There's a picture. I wonder, I don't think so though. I wonder if there's a nice 360 image or something of it. What is this? That is not the same building. Um, Assuming though for most people that this building is not very interesting, so they're just like, eh, who needs to take a picture of this? There's also an outside eating area and all that. Looking at this picture, I'm thinking that they've got to have a kitchen area, probably some sort of kitchen area, and then there's, so I don't know, good vote on it, but like over here there's a either restroom over here or there's a kitchen area over here, and then it would be opposite, so there would be like it probably restroom here, I'm thinking, and then the kitchen area would be over here kind of because there's more space. Over here there's not quite as much. Looks like we've got some new viewers. I'm assuming that you guys can hopefully chat. Let me pull up the video, the live stream on my laptop here. But I just one time it like went really wrong, and I just don't want that to happen again. So if I click on this, just don't want that to happen. We'll just mute myself. Yeah, so you can chat like that, but I'm not sure. Um, Not sure if you guys can chat with the current system or whatever. It's weird because I can't see it on my phone. Okay, so Scott is here. He says hello. Hi. Uh, I missed last week for live streaming, but I think you can kind of see here what I'm doing. There's another whole portion kind of here out of sight. Got that. Basically, we're making this whole building to kind of be on its own. Um, and on this like weird tilt. Now, if you can see this part, like it's got three sections um, that are kind of at their own angles, and it kind of makes it work. Um, yeah, I did make some changes. Picture of what I'm talking about. New, because this building's got such a weird shape. Um, let's see. Uh, um, well, that's not great. It's not that great, at least. Um, New Orleans Square satellite. Yeah. That, oh, Disneyland. I gotta put that. Oh, I didn't even say square. No. Disneyland. Okay. All right. So, where is a good picture? Oh, here we go. So, this, not that one. How do I get this building right here? That is what we are working on. You can see down at the bottom, there's down at the bottom of the image, at least like right there, there is a like a bridge. There's another bridge over here, and then at the front, there's these three sections. This one's basically in square with the bridge, and then these two side parts are at like angles, and it all comes together somehow. Um, so yeah, yeah, it is gonna be slightly difficult, but here's my plan. So we've got the bridge. This is that first bridge that was at the bottom of the image. That's what we've got here. This is kind of on its own. Then at the front, we've got these sections. This one's actually better attached. This side, uh, let me kind of pick up camera to show what I'm talking about here. Uh, so weird. So you can kind of see what I'm talking about with that. It's got, I've already got kind of this angle going on here, and this is part of the restaurant. Um, but anyway, it'll all kind of sense. To make it a little more complicated, this whole building is on a basically one giant like hill. It's all like slanted in a weird way and not directly in the same squareness as the rest of New Orleans Square. So it's kind of a complicated thing that we've got to build here. Um, so basically what's going on. Um, yeah. I think once I've got this building built, I'm gonna move on to working more on the ride again. Uh, Maybe building the other show building or something because it's a little more important that that stuff gets done. I don't like that. A little more important that some of that stuff gets done instead of New Orleans Square because there's an event that I haven't fully confirmed, but I should be taking this project to in July. So it's coming up even sooner than BrickCon would be if I were to take it back to BrickCon. And I think it'll be a little more worth my time if uh if I get the main part done. Like I mentioned already a little bit, I'm only gonna have until around 9 o'clock over here on Pacific time to do the stream. So I hope to get as much done as possible. How much am I able to work on this during the week? Um, it's a good question. Uh, I guess it's kind of complex because it depends on uh it depends on how much time I get in the week. So this week I've got school and all that other stuff, but like this week there was like even more than there usually is. So I didn't even know if I was able to like was gonna even go live or anything. But I actually made time yesterday, uh, during the day a little bit to work on this. And yeah, it really depends because it's like, well, then some weeks, like the week before that, it was Martin Luther King Jr. Day, and I just had all this time to work on it, and that's when I got this like this part here that you see with the gold front, and this is like a mm, that's what the inside looks like. Uh, it's kind of a shop that they have like little like crystal like glass figurines and stuff. Have you made any pirate ships? Yeah, I have. Let me grab it really quick. Oh, it's all the way in the back. Uh, got this whole project on this giant table. It's not finished, but Poppy, why are you there? My dog is like sleeping like right on the floor, right here. Anyway, this is one side of it. with all the cannons and stuff. Actually, a pretty cool technique I use here with some people call them snot bricks. I don't like calling them that, but you could like the snot bricks to make these. Those are all like little flats and super flats and stuff to make the cannon holes. The base is a custom design that I made that's more waterproof than the stuff that Lego has made, and they haven't really made any bases in red as far as I know. But uh, then the back, it's got kind of these side tilts and things, like gold back there and stuff. This side, let me fall off. One of the cannon flaps went missing, I guess. This side doesn't have cannons yet because the basically in the end project, what are you doing, Windows? Don't care about that right now. Why? That's annoying. I guess we'll just leave that. Um, okay, it went away. Basically, basically, all of these cannons are actually gonna move in sync with the music and the cannon sounds that they would have in the real ride. In fact, there's a little piece of the fort over there. I don't know if I'll grab it right now, but it's already wired up so that the cannons move back and forth and light up, just kind of how the real thing is. There's like a little bell there and stuff. This part of the deck is made to look like half of a ship. Like they have like these grates that they put down, and then there's like three three like crew men that stand there in the ride. So that's where they're gonna go, like a front swirl and stuff. The masts is maybe the one thing that's a bit lacking at the moment because they're just kind of these wood-looking masts. Uh, but this is kind of a cool design here for these staircases. It's got like the little doors to go into the captain's cabin, steering wheel, and all that. So pretty decent, I would say. Um, pretty pretty decent design on the ship. How long have you been working on this project? Which part of it? I guess for a clarifying question. Like the whole thing or like the ship? Uh, I guess uh as far as like that ship took me maybe a couple days. Um, the whole thing, like the planning, if you count the planning, I don't know if I'd count the planning. Like we did a couple few months of just like planning and stuff of like, okay, if we're gonna make this, how are we gonna do it, that kind of stuff. But like when I guess I guess the decent I'd have to go look. I think it's going on like 3 years. But basically, I made my channel a few weeks after 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 the let's see, joined August 14th, 2022. So it's been 2 years. Yeah, going on 3 years. going on 3 years of this project. Uh, yeah. So, um, I guess yeah, it's kind of just been like a whole long yeah, it honestly, when I started, I was like, okay, this isn't gonna take that long, right? I gosh, I'm pretty sure like last year I was like, can I get this done in time? Because at that time I was like, BrickCon, that's gonna be a big deal, and um, I was like, can I get this done by then? But I didn't, and then uh, but yeah, so this year I think might be the year, you know, it might be. It's really hard to say because this kind of stuff always takes longer than I'd like it to. I have kind of this new philosophy on like, okay, how long does it take to do like a Lego project or something? Well, the thing is that if you don't have if you have to, as Vitruvius says in the Lego movie, like create the instructions with your mind, then you're not you're not really gonna be able to get very far because you have to build stuff, but then there's this whole okay, I don't want uh there's this whole process of like, well, there's the building, right? And there's like the part finding. There's like, okay, I need this part. But when even beyond that, there's like complications because there's like, well, hmm, there's like, well, I need to figure out what kind of part I need. So, for example, if you're like building a wall, right? You can kind of see I've got some other parts in this wall. If you're building a wall, you can't just build like in the real world, you can build a wall and put a picture on later, right? But in Lego, you can't do that. You have to build the wall with the intention of putting a picture on it. Otherwise, it's never gonna work. So there's little like complications like that of like, well, this is it's more complex than you initially might think it would be. And you're like, well, okay, you've got pictures of it. Like I'm not making like my own spaceship design, right? I've got the pictures. I've got the essential like workings or whatever. Somebody has already made that. But then it's maybe even harder because you got to be like, well, I got to find a way to make this work. If I don't make it work, then it's not going to look right. So, yeah, this kind of stuff takes like kind of a long time, and I wish, I wish that I had more time to just be like, well, let me work on this for like 2 days. But, you know, that's not that's not really how life works. This basically counts as like a hobby side project for me. So if you're like, well, I want to work on this like all the time, well, in reality, there's no way that you'd actually be able to do that. So, um, Rome wasn't built in a day. LOL. Yeah. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, stuff in general, stuff takes time. Like, it's crazy. Um, but every day I get I guess I don't know. This year I'm to the point where I've kind of very much figured out what I need to do, and now it's just the process of like, well, do it then, you know? you gotta take that next step. Um, that's fair. It's nice for me because I'm at a stage where things like Lego projects I can work on every day. That's great. Like honestly, good for you. Um, I probably want to get to a point where that's kind of the reality for me as well. Of like, well, this is this is something that I like doing and I want to keep doing and I'd like to have more time to work on it, but as it stands right now, it's kind of a sidelines sidelines type thing. Um, that sometimes I have to push it out of the way for other things like work, school, that kind of stuff. Um, I guess something I wanted to say really quick is there. It was interesting because BrickCon brought like many like it was kind of an interesting experience. But one thing that I would actually say like that good came out of it is I actually one of the vendors there, he was a really nice guy, and he was like, "Wow, this project is amazing," um, and he recommended me this. He basically recommended me to somebody who is in charge of like a different event um up here in like the Seattle area, and he's like, well, this other event, we'd be super happy to have you come and bring your project and do all that. And it's basically a an event for like it's more of a Disney fan event. It's less of a Lego fan event. But this place, like, it sounds more up my alley and maybe more just like the people are more interested in this kind of new ideas kind of thought process of like, well, so this event though, I didn't hear back from this guy for like months. And then just recently, actually, I got emailed by the guy that he was talking about. And he's like, yeah, just send me some pictures and stuff. And sounds like that's gonna work out. So that's that sounds super cool. But it's even sooner. It's like in July. So that's kind of difficult. Like BrickCon is in September, but then this event is in July. So that's something else. Wow, I cannot believe we're at 6 viewers right now. Is that true? It's crazy. Probably the highest viewers that I've had on a video. Let me see. This is saying 7, that's saying 6. So we'll say about 6, I guess. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Um, time is at 8:44. All right, we've only got couple couple more minutes and then I will have to leave. I have to go pick up my younger brother who's at um he's in theater at school, so he's got like a theater project that he was working on tonight. You could probably pump out a lot more in June because it's summer. Yeah, it's true. Uh last year was like give me one sec. The part last year last year was like a ton of progress um was happening like during the summer, like much more than right now. Um so yeah, like definitely. Um clip animations. Did I see Pirates of the Caribbean? Yeah. It's I don't know if I should show you, but like we are working on New Orleans Square, what's it called? Cafe Orleans right now. I was just showing off the pirate ship a few minutes, but let me show you. This is like that's the main portion over there. Uh, got some more of the town buildings there. There's the front entrance of the ride. That's kind of what we've gotten built already. Um, so yeah, gonna keep building and working on this. You look like Kylo Ren. Do I? Maybe a little bit. Kind of got similar hair. Um, I'll take that as a compliment. Uh, Kylo Ren is probably my favorite character from the newer movies. So, I'll take that actually. That's fair. Um, uh, yeah. So, anyway, oh wait, I gotta put a door here. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like sometimes I just want to like build for it. I want to build a wall there, but then I gotta put a door instead. I don't know if this is actually how the thing is, but do I have the Silent Mary? Yeah, oof, I have most of the original, uh, the actual sets, the Pirates of the Caribbean sets. Yeah, I think I'm only missing, like the little ones for some reason. Like I never went out and bought the small ones, like the, what's it called? There was like the Fountain of Youth set, or like the Isla de Morta, um, Cursed Treasure set. So I don't have any of those, but I have like all of the bigger ones. Um, but yeah. Gosh. I'm gonna bring this bin up here because I'm gonna need more flats and stuff. Hmm. So we could have a hallway and then more space back there. Okay, we have a six stud. That's maybe a lot. Maybe too much. Yeah, I wish they made more sets as well. Um, that was one of the themes. I mean, my family, we've always been like big Disney fans and whatever, but Pirates of the Caribbean, like those sets were pretty good. Like I remember, I wasn't really, I didn't really have a lot of sets when they originally came out, but I still had, um, I got a few of them for one of my birthdays, like way back in the day. And then I've slowly gotten basically all the rest of them. Um, rumor is one set is coming. That's cool. I have not, compared to previous years, I have not been all over those rumors. Um, but that would be super cool, honestly, if they did like another set or something. Um, uh, I think someone else in the chat said like a diorama would be cool. Like, I agree. I just built it's the Jaws diorama. That's one of the few sets I actually got for Christmas this year. That set was like really good. So they should definitely do more of that. Um, um, I'm sorry I have to leave because I have to go to bed. That's all right. I'm gonna be ending the stream soon anyway. Um, but I will be back with another stream next Friday. So that's the plan at least. I missed last week, but this next week, I will definitely be back for another stream. Um, hmm, I don't know. Maybe too much out of like brown flats though. The problem. What if I did? I went back to the regular brown flats, or I'm not gonna waste those, but I like do that. That's kind of smart. But I don't even need regular brown behind that. Fun fact about brown parts, they're not the best for building stuff because they always break later on. But sometimes I think actually they maybe updated the formula, but like if you have an old-fashioned brown part, like that's gonna break. Like it is. And that's how is that honestly? Like why you gotta make it so that it just breaks on people? But that is how it is. Um, hmm. Okay, we can do that. And then, ooh. Oh no. Can't see with this in there. Um, Speaking of content, I think this next week, if I have a little bit of time, I'll actually put together like a full high resolution video for you guys because I know that a lot of progress has happened on this mock that I haven't really shown as a regular video. I've been doing the streams and stuff. So I hope to be doing something like that. Maybe, you know, coming this next week or something. Hopefully. So I just for me too to show kind of just what has happened with the project and all that and look to the future. So I think you guys should be uh, expecting like a video or something. Because I realize like I can only show so much with my kind of crappy laptop camera, so that is what it is, I suppose. Hmm. I'm not sure if I want to take apart that or not. Borders. It's pretty, it's actually pretty strong. This part isn't it? This part could be once it's like together. All right, couple last minute parts here. Let's see. What we do? Put that one. Think once I've got this like last minute layer here, I think that'll probably do it for this stream. I mean, I think, showing up is better than not showing up at all. If that would have been the alternative. Uh, but it is too bad that I couldn't, I just didn't have the time. I had a school assignment to do, so it's what it is. Uh, gotta use time when you can get time, kind of thing. All right. Well, kind of a progress report. Um, we've got this whole kind of layer of uh, wainscoting, basically. Just as kind of this wood before on this other part, we've got all this dark red, so that's what's going to be going on top of all of these parts. Um, yeah, we didn't get a ton done, but like this stuff takes a while, so uh, that is what it is. Um, but yeah, thank you to everybody who showed up for the stream. I guess I could put the camera up. It was great talking with you all, and I'll be back next week with another stream. So have a nice evening, everybody, and I'll see you next time. Bye.